This is the best sandwich you will ever have, and it is made without an egg or a cheese. So if you're lactose intolerant, you don't need to bother because this sandwich is what you need. First, you're going to dice your chili pepper. I am chopping this into long slices because I want it to be very visible on my sandwich. Now I am using the red bell pepper and the green bell pepper. Feel free to use any bell peppers of your choice, but make sure that you are using sweet bell peppers, okay? Now when you're done dicing this up, take it out and go ahead chop up some onion. If you don't like onion, feel free to skip onion in your recipe, but I tell you it is going to make a very big difference. The next thing I'm going to do is to chop up my cabbage. Now if you have lettuce, go ahead and add some lettuce. If you do not have lettuce, cabbage is just fine. As you can see, I am chopping up this cabbage into smaller bits because I want it to fit into my bread very well. So do well to chop it up into smaller bits, okay? Go ahead and grate some carrots. Now I am just using one carrot for this because I am not making a very big sandwich. This is a triple decker sandwich and these ingredients are just enough for me to make my triple decker sandwich. We're going to make our sauce by adding some ketchup into a plate. This ketchup was the best. Add in a generous amount of ketchup because that is what you're going to use to mix your cabbage. Going with some soy sauce and some mayonnaise. Just a little bit of mayonnaise is okay. Now we're going to prepare our filling. I'm going to add some chicken. Do well to use enough chicken. Going with some oil. Allow it to fry until the color changes to white. Going with as much chicken as you want for your recipe. Remember, this is a single serving. In my spice, I have some ginger and garlic powder, some chicken seasoning, some curry powder and some chili pepper. I'm going to also go in with a little bit of soy sauce. Fry this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Add some water, allow it to cook until the water is almost dried. You can see that the water is dried at this point and it is just the oil left. At this point, I'm going to go in with my bell peppers, carrots, and I will cook this for about a minute so that the bell peppers get to cook just a little bit, but not too much. Now, when this is ready, I'm going to take it out from the fire and go ahead to make my sandwich filling. In my bowl, I added my cabbage and my carrots. I'll go in with some of the sauce that I have made. Do well to leave some. You don't want to add all into your cabbage and carrot mix. Okay, you're going to leave some spare that you'll be using for your bread. Now I am using 4 sliced bread for this triple decker sandwich. Okay, I'll go in with some sauce on the first bread. I'm going to go with my beef and bell pepper mixture. I'll go in with my cabbage and carrots. I will just keep repeating this process until I have exhausted all my mixtures. This was so fun to layer because everyone have different ways of making sandwich. But I tell you, if you try this recipe, you are going to love sandwich and you won't stop making it. Yes, I tell you that if you try this recipe and you don't love it, come back and I will refund you the money you used in making it. Now when I am done layering, I'm going to lightly grease my pan with some margarine so that my bread gets to cook. I will cook one side, flip to the other side and cook it. Now the way we're going to get the perfect sandwich cut is by placing it into a baking paper or a parchment paper and we are going to wrap this up neatly. This was so difficult for me to do. If you're skilled in wrapping gifts, and I think this would be a walk in the park for you. I wrapped this as much as I could. Oh my god. And I had to cut it up into two halves. Oh my god. Check out this deliciousness. Check out how the sandwich looks. Super packed, delicious, and filled with so much goodness of a taste. You guys, you will definitely love this one, I tell you. If you're watching up to this point, please do well to subscribe and like this video, leave a comment, and I'll see you in my next recipe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye, my neighbors.